Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream of what's sold. I say another, but we've never done this one before, so we're just gonna hang out. Really, I'm gonna show you guys what I've sold. We're gonna pack it up. If you got any questions or anything during that time, please feel free to ask any questions you want. Um, we're just gonna hang out, and I'm gonna show you what sold. And then I'm going to pack it up and then we'll go from there. But as the show goes on, we'll just, I say show, I mean, as the stream continues on, we'll just, talk and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm just live and uncut. It is what it is. All right, let's get my phone set so I can show you guys. So we got a couple items that sold this morning. We're going to go ahead and ship those out right now because, as you can see, none of this has been touched yet. So we're just going to go ahead and ship it out now. So the first thing is I just took an offer. A guy sent me a message on these 511 tactical jeans. I see someone's joined. If you can hear me, I hope my volume's good. I didn't test it before I started. This is like on the whim kind of thing, last minute deal. So we got some 511 tactical series cargo pants, men's. These were size, let's see. These were size 44 by 36. And they sold, somebody sent me an offer on them. They sent me a message and asked me if I'd take $20 free shipping. And that's what I did, $20 free shipping on these. So they'll go out this morning. Let's see what else we got. And then we sold a cassette tape. Somewhere over here. There it is. It is a new cassette tape. It's a Brooks and Dunn. You guys can see that. Brooks and Dunn, sealed, new. This one is a brand new man. This sold for $14 free shipping on that one. And then lo and behold, I ran a 30% sale this weekend. It's been going since Wednesday. No, it's been going since Thursday. And I think it's going to end this Thursday. So I ran a 30% sale to try and get some more stale items out of my store. And I sold this thing. This is some kind of video game wireless board controller for Wii Tony Hawk. We ended up selling, like, this one sold on sale. Shipping was more than what the buyer paid for. But we ended up selling it for $7.87 plus shipping. I think I had $1 in this. So I was just trying to move some stale items out. That's why we did the sale there. So it was a 30% off sale. So, hey, it's gone. Don't have to buy a bigger item in my store. Make some room for newer stuff, right? Then we got a CD, Aerosmith CD. Excuse me, guys. I just ate breakfast, so I don't know. So this is an Aerosmith CD. This is the music from another dimension is what it's called. This was sold for $9.67 free shipping on that one. Then we sold this lot here. You guys will not be able to see what this is because I pre-packed these. This is the last of them. If you guys watch any of my videos, you remember I picked up like 32 McFarlane action figures from Walmart for $1 a piece. We've sold every single one of them except for these two in lots. I got 4 Nightwings left. I got 4 Nightwings left. The other ones were Wonder Womans. All the Wonder Womans went first. And then we got some Nightwing and Deathstroke. That's what these two are here. We got them lotted up. But we sold every one of them. The lots especially. I mean, there were lots of 5 that I sold for like $27, $30, somewhere around there. And then there had lots of 4 that sold within a $20 range. This is normally this one was on sale. This is another 30% off deal here. This one sold for $11.98. So that's the last of the bulk lots that I had. All I got left now is 4 Nightwings. So that is it's pretty good there. That was a pretty good buy. We had 32 of them things, and man, we've made a killing off of those. That was great. So if you ever come across McFarlane Toys or Walmart, the action figures, and if you can get them for $1, you can make some money on eBay with them. You can make money on eBay with them. I sold some of them on Macquarie also. And then when you sell them on Macquarie, of course, what your listing price is, that's what you sell it for. That's what you get. All right, next is a hat. It's new with tags. This is made in the USA, a Toby original. American original. Let's take it out of the bag. I put all my hats in bags when there's a storm, and I mean it'll ship out in this bag too. But this one was new with tags, little Toby hat. It's got the American flag on there, and it is a Velcro. Of course, we can't say Velcro. Hook and loop on eBay. It's an outdoor, very nice hat. And this one sold for $16.10 plus $5.99 shipping. Oh, and I get all my hats where I go to get hats at. I get them all. I don't pay, regardless of where I get a hat at, I won't pay more than $1.50 for them. This one, if I recall correctly, where I went, I paid $1 for this one. So that's pretty good. I got to take that one off. I had it $5. The next one is a rock band, 30% off. I probably lost money on this one due to the shipping. Well, I didn't. Let me rephrase that. I didn't lose money. I made very little on this one. Rock band complete. We sold this $6.28, free shipping. This was a 30% off deal there. I didn't check all my free shippings when I did the 30% off. So this one is probably going to hurt me. Not hurt me. I mean, I'm not going to make much on this one all after fees and shipping. It cost me about $4.50 to ship this, and then we got fees on top of that. So I might have made $1 on it or something. But hey, as long as I break even, right? I mean, I'm good with that. The next is an item that I've had for a little while. As a matter of fact, I've had them since last year. So we've had these for a while. Let's see who was in the chat here. Let me see. Julie's this and that. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your comment there to let me know you can hear me. I appreciate that. The next item is 3 Pez candy dispensers. They're Halloween candy dispensers. New sealed, $13.96 plus $5.90 shipping on these. If I recall correctly, I got these for $1 each. I bought a big box of them, and it worked out to what it was $1 each what I paid for the big lot. And actually, this is I got one Heathcliff left. It's not a new one, but it's from 1970 something. And I got one of those left, and I've sold everything else that I had. So that was a pretty good buy there too with those. The next is my first Christmas sale. I believe I sold some Christmas balls the other day. This is probably my second Christmas sale. Again, this is another item that was 30% off. This is a winter. Let's see. This is a display dazzling hollows. It's where you show movies in your windows and stuff. It's a window wonderland is what you call it. So you got all kinds of stuff in there. And this thing, so I've had this for 2 years. I've had this in my store for 2 years. That was another reason why it was on the 30% off sale. And it sold for $16.92 plus $9.99 shipping. So I was glad to see that gone. The next one is an international sale. We sold these 2 World War II Master Sergeant rank patches. We sold these for $13.49 plus shipping. These are going international. The next one is another international sale. If you guys ever watched any of my videos about the mystery Goodwill boxes, the totes that I get, very cheap, right around $10, whatever. One of the totes had a bunch of let's see. Yeah, one of the totes had a bunch of Barbies in them, and I sold them in a lot for like $24 something. And those actually went international. And then we had some other stuff in that tote. I can't. Oh, that's the tote that we had the medieval characters, the little small medieval characters we had, and we sold that lot for like $50. And that was a tote that I got for $11.99 at Goodwill. And there was some other stuff in there. This is one of the last things left. I've got a couple other things, some Popo characters. If you're familiar with that style of character there. And those were medieval also. I think that's what's left out of that one tote. Because if I buy these totes, I bought 3 or 4 of them. So I got so many, and I've made all my money back on every one of them already because I sold something out of each one. So when an offer comes in for an item that I know has the totes already paid for, I'll go ahead and accept that item. Just go ahead and get it out. I got a unit, a storage area out back here that I got. I probably got 5, 6 garbage bags, contractor bags full of toys that was given to me that I've got to go through. So I just got to get this stuff out and get it moving, and so I can make room. So these are Disney doll lot. There's 10 dolls in all in both bags. They're mixed characters. They're all different kind of characters. It is an international sale, and they sold for $15.66. And I do know they did at least pay $7.99 in shipping. I don't know what else they paid because you got the international shipping costs with that. So these are gone, which is a good thing. Glad to see that big pack right there going. I see there's more people that's joined us. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. We're just going over what we sold this morning, and we're probably going to hang out, and I'm going to pack stuff up at the same time, and we're going to chit chat. So anybody's got any questions or anything, put in the comments below, and I'll be able to see them, and we can talk, whatever, we'll hang out. The next thing is, a lot of I do my small appliances and parts. So this is I poured them out. This is a Keurig K Compact K35 water tank reservoir. I shop at a local area, auction area called MacBid. And I bought a coffee pot about 3 months ago, and I've sold that coffee pot already. But in the same box, I had 2 of these. One of these was cracked, so it was no good. But then this one was good. And then I had some other miscellaneous coffee items that they've all sold. This is the last thing out of that box. I paid $3.99 for that box. The coffee box sold for $30 plus shipping. The other little items were right around $10 to $15. As a matter of fact, one of the items was $20 plus shipping. And this guy right here sold for $12 plus $7.99 shipping. So that $3.99 box, man, I've made good money off of it, So that's going out this morning. And then we have another item. It's a Johnny Lightning. This is a Street Freaks import heat car. I went on a stint where I was buying a lot of die cast last year, and I was selling them over on Whatnot. And I had 2 of these left, and I just throwed them up on eBay. And this one sold for $7.87 plus $5.99 shipping. So, and I've already made all my money back on the die cast, so that's no big. And then the last sale are some vintage aluminum ice trays. And that's the last item on eBay. Oh, goodness. This is that's what these ice cube trays. It's got the plastic and liner in. They're old aluminum. Vintage aluminum trays. There are. So you got 1, 2 silver ones, and then the third one is like a pink one, So we got those. We've had these for a little while too. I've sold. You guys ever come across the old vintage ice trays? It's got the handles on them, and it's got the metal piece in the center where the ice separates, and you got a handle where you can move that piece to break the ice from the ice tray. Pick those up. I've sold one for $22 before. Whenever you see them, pick them up. Those will sell, and they're pretty fast sellers. For me, they will have been. So, but these three here, we sold them. There's a 30% off sale on those. They sold for $9.66 plus $6.99 in shipping. Let's see. The next item I sold over on District on Hadify. This it's my own marketplace on District. Normally I sell nothing but hats on there. Right now that's all it's listed is hats on there. A couple of videos ago I showed a live video of a review of where I went to the Big Grab on Friday, the 50-mile yard sale in Columbia, South Carolina. That Friday afternoon I got back and I did a video on everything that I picked up there, and we showed this figurine here, this Navy guy here, and the gentleman that was in the chat, he messaged me and he wanted this, so we sold this on Hadify. I just listed it on Hadify, and we sold this for $30 plus $9.99 shipping. So he's getting this today. We're going to wrap this thing up because this means something to him. We had a conversation about it. It's a special piece to him. So we're gonna definitely, this will be a box in a box kind of deal. We're definitely gonna make sure that this guy gets this in one piece. I always make sure my items are packed very good, but this one's especially gonna be packed special. So that's what sold this weekend. I don't think we had a sale on Macquarie. Of course, I haven't listed anything Macquarie in a couple of days. I did send out a couple of offers there. I don't have anything yet. No sales on Macquarie. Once again, it's like the month of June was my Poshmark month, and ever since then, I haven't sold anything on Poshmark. So that's what's sold. So we're just going to hang out, and we're going to start packing and stuff. You guys want to chime in? I'll check the chat here as I go. And you guys can talk to me, or I'll be glad to carry on conversation. I can conversate when we pack. We're gonna go ahead and mail this one out right here. Get that. You guys don't have one of these or one of these, be a great thing to have. I use this thing all the time. I don't see anyone chatting. If you are, I can't see it. I'm trying to look and see. Now, I gotta go out to my other building to get the bubble wrap that I'm gonna use. I got some up top there. I'm trying to keep a little bit. I got, I don't know if you guys seen my video of the bubble wrap, man. I got like, at that Mac bed, I bought two huge, I mean, huge bubble wrap rolls If you guys look at the screen, the thumbnail, you'll see that filled up the back of my Sequoia. I mean, I could barely, I had to squeeze it in. So that's the bubble wrap I'm using now. I usually get bubble wrap from Bubble Boy, but because I got so much of this, I haven't bought from Bubble Boy yet. Again, we're still working on this other. I still got another huge roll. Go get this right here. This probably will not be enough. No, this ain't gonna be enough, so I'm gonna have to go get some more here. There won't be nobody on the video. You chime in. It could be just me. Just a well, it's not big enough. Actually, it's not big enough. Yeah, but I need to do it a different way. A lot of times I use a lot of bubble wrap. I just freak wrap instead of tape. All right, so we're gonna put it in this box. There we go. And then we're gonna have another box that's gonna fit right in. Let me go get it. I'm probably gonna cut that one down. We'll see if we're gonna cut that down. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, TC. How are you doing, my friend? We're just going over went over some sales, and we're packing a few things up. Just hanging out. Man, I sure didn't miss you over at the Big Grab Friday, man. I mean, it was a pretty good trip we had there. I don't know if you've seen the video of my review of that. So that was a lot of fun. And then Saturday, I turned right around and went yard selling here. So, TC, did you know this past Saturday, did you go to the Liberty yard sale in town they had a big thing in Liberty, man, where they had the whole street blocked off and just, I think there was like 32 families there were yard selling. And that was on Saturday. I'm gonna tell you guys, this room, man, I'm so happy because there's just so much space in here now, man. I mean, from moving from the back room back in here in this front room, I'm so pleased with this. Because if we was over on the other side, man, it would just be hectic, buddy. It would be hectic, tight fit and everything. Let's see, I knew family I couldn't make it was worth one. No, just around here, man. Oh yeah, so we didn't actually go. There were so many people there. We rode by it, and there were so many people there. We was going to a church sale on the other side of town, on the other side of 123, and there was just so many people there. I just told Tammy, I said, let's just go to this church sale down here, and I did wonderful at the church sale. If you watched the last live, I did a review of yard sales. It's called a review of yard sales or something like that. You watch that one there, it'll show everything that I got at that church sale and then 2 other yard sales that day. But I got a bunch of Craftsman stuff from that church sale. We got some car stereos. We got some Chilton's repair manuals and other different repair manuals, man. I mean, we did really good at that church sale. I was really, really happy with it. Let me go get some paper for this thing. Oh, and so I have posters listed in my store. Whew, that thing's heavy. And my wife last night was on MacBed, and she found 30, I believe it was, shipping tubes, 3x3x36. She got them all for $2.99. I'm going to get those today. Really excited about that. That's a good buy on those shipping tubes. These boxes here, I got a big, well, I've got a bunch still left, but I got a big, probably about 50 of these boxes right here. We got them for $2.99 off of MacBed also. So, I mean, you can buy, sometimes you can find shipping supplies in this. So I've gotten bubble wrap from there. I've gotten boxes from there. And I've gotten, now I've gotten tubes from there. So you can find some good stuff there. Shout out to Leroy for this paper right here. I appreciate you, my friend. I went to visit Leroy one time, and on one of my trips down there to Spartanburg, and he sent me back with this big old roll of paper for packing, and I appreciate that. I've used the heck out of it. There we go. So, guys, I packed this pretty good. I could probably ship this in this box, but with it being a special item and fragile item, you know, I'm not going to lie. If I had sold this on eBay, or if this has just been a random person that I did not met, that had not messaged me, you know, I would ship it in this. But because I know the person has actually bought from me before. He comes on Thursday nights with us and watches and chats with us. So I guess knowing me, you get better treatment. I don't mean it that way. I mean, I try and treat all my customers. I try and treat all my customers fairly. I do ship my items. I do package them really well. My wife actually says she seems to think I go overboard at times. But, you know, good customer service is part of reselling. You know, I mean, you got to care about your items you ship too. You know, even though they just sold, you still got to care about them. So we'll just slide that right there. I got a perfect fit there, man. I mean, that's awesome fit right there. That might have been a little bit too much. There it is here. There on that side there. Create a buffer on the side. Look at that. Right there, perfect fit. Pull a little bit on tighter. Throw that piece in there. I know it ain't much. Well, how you do? I don't have stickers or anything like that. I wish I did, stickers or cards or anything. I don't have any of that kind of stuff to put in. I wish I did, but I don't. So we just do it like this, you know. But we're gonna get to find out. I only charge $9.99 in shipping on this one. So we're gonna see how much in shipping I lose, or if I gain in shipping. We'll see. We'll see what happens on this one right here. I like using the clear tape, and I will tell you, I get my tape from Walmart. I get the heavy duty. It's like duck. Heavy duty duck is what I get. It's a thicker roll. I pay like $5 for it. I like the clear tape because the clear tape sticks to regular cardboard boxes better than the actual, excuse me, better than the eBay tape. So this eBay tape you get from eBay, that stuff will stick to priority mail boxes. But for some reason, I can't get it to stick to boxes, period, brown boxes. Let's see, got a chat here. Says absolute fine. Says I may be setting up Wednesday morning at the flea market. If so, do you want me to let you know? Yes, let me know, man, and I'll come by. Sure will, yeah. I'll be interested. Yeah, let me know about that. The only thing that I wish about my tape is I wish I had 3-inch tape. I think 3-inch tape would be awesome, but I don't have 3-inch. That's maybe something future I do. That way, instead of tearing off 3 big rolls, I can probably tear off 1 big roll and cover that whole area that I just covered with 3 strips. Now, all right. Let's see what kind of weight we got on this thing right here. Let's see, waiting on my scale to clear out. There's my. See. I got one of these Accutech scales, guys. I've had. So when I first started reselling back in 2018, somewhere around it, I bought one of these off of Amazon. And then just this year, I had to replace it. So it lasted a really, really long time. And the only thing that really was wrong with the one that I had, because I still got the parts from the new one, I still got this base from the new one, and I still got this little box from the new one. All I had to replace was the cord that goes in between them. And so this is the new cord out of the new batch that I got. So, and there's nothing wrong with it now. So it's just, so now I got pieces. If that box goes bad, I got a brand new one I can swap out. If this part goes bad, I got a brand new one I can swap out. So my go-to tape. Yeah. I don't use my go-to tape. My go-to tape is Walmart tape. Let's see here. Let me turn this back on. I turned it off for a minute. All right, this box weighs 5.5 pounds, 7.5 ounces. So it's 5 pounds, 8 ounces on that box right there. 5 pounds, 8 ounces. Let's get over here and get to my page of where we sold this at. £5, 8 ounces. All right. Wrong section. All right, let's customize shipping. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Create label. Oh, it's all in ounces. I got to switch it over to ounces. Let's see, 84.4 ounces. So we're going to do 85 ounces on that one. We'll do 85 ounces, 85 dimensions. The box is 17 and a quarter by 11 quarter by 8. So we're going to go 17.5. $11.75. $8.5. All righty. Okay. So the buyer paid $9.99 in shipping on this. So I sold it for $30 and buyer paid $9.99. The shipping is actually going to cost $13.65. So we lost a little bit on shipping, but that's okay. I don't mind doing it for this seller, this buyer here. So we're good with that. So we're going to generate the label there. I don't mind losing a little bit on shipping. I mean, the way I do my shipping, my flat rate shipping anyway, it all works out in the long run. So I'm happy with that. You know, it all evens out over a long period of time, is the way I look at it. If you don't have a thermal printer, man, get you guys a thermal printer. I do mine one label at a time. I know a lot of people print out a whole bunch of labels at a time. I can't keep up with it like that. I can't keep up with it. You know, I would just lose my mind with all them labels. So there's one going. All right, let's see. Let's do some easy stuff. Go ahead and ship these out. These are eBay shipping. I can get to print labels here. Let me go back to this label created. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Get down here to the bottom. Get shipping label. We're gonna put these in a bag. Hopefully. I don't think these will fit in this bag. Hold on a minute though. One did. That's gonna be a two-bagger. I normally have one size up from these, but I'm out of them. I haven't got my order in yet for them. But sometimes you just gotta make do what you gotta do. Yeah, that went over really, really well. Look at that. Whoops. So this went international shipping, guys. So this will go to a hub. Let me turn back around so you guys can hear me. All right, so this one went. Hold on, man. Bag ripped already. We'll put one more bag on it. Double. All right, so this one went international shipping. So all you really have to do is make sure it gets to the hub. And then once it gets to the hub, you're good. Good morning, Nostalgia Picker. Once it gets to the hub, you're good. You don't have to worry about anything else. That's one thing that I absolutely love about international shipping. No returns, anything of that. After it makes it to the hub, eBay covers everything else. So I don't know how they package things. I don't know if they may not even use the same packaging. I have no idea. So we just pack it up to make sure it gets to the hub okay. And then they will handle excuse me, and then they will handle the rest. Let's see, let's put this back on pounds. That last one we had to do in ounces. There you go. This one weighs 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Let's see here. Let me get back to my thing here. Let's see. I only had it down for 2 pounds, 3 pounds. Tab 15 ounces tab, and this is I'm going to say 13 by 10 by 1, 13 to 10 by 1. And it's going to be buyer paid. I do know the American shipping they paid was $7.99. The shipping label is going to be $6.62. So I made a little bit of money on the shipping there. All right. And this is going to Glendale Heights, Illinois, is where this hub is. It probably takes other people a shorter period of time to do this. All right. Let's see what's next. Go back to orders. All right, let's do the other international shipping we got. The next one is these World War II Master Sergeant ranks. So it's international shipping. It's going to go in one of these. Normally, guys, if this was stayed in the United States, I'd put it in the standard envelope. But since it's not, I'll put it in one of these. And we'll just slap a label on it. It's still going to be pretty cheap on the label. See, it's 0.7 ounce or 1 ounce. You know, I mean, we could have got away with if it was in the U.S., we could have got away with a eBay standard envelope. But like I said, because it's going international and going to the hub, I just 9, 6, 1. I just put it in the Ground Advantage. Yeah, so eBay International Standard Envelope, that would have been 69 cents. So I could have done that, but in case you guys don't know how that works with eBay International Standard Envelope, or the eBay Standard Envelope, I'm sorry, eBay Standard Envelope. Well, real quick, this one's $4.02 on Ground Advantage, so that's where we're going to go. But with eBay Standard Envelope, the way that works is you, of course, you print it out on your label printer, put it on the envelope, and send it off. Well, when you get to the post office, it scans the envelope as at the post office. There will not be another scan for that envelope until it is delivered at the address. So you don't get a tracking to where you know where the thing's at or anything like that. It's just a way to say, okay, the item's been dropped off and the item's been delivered. There's no way of knowing where the item at is in between those two locations. I've never had a problem. When I sell ball cards, I do eBay standard envelope. I've never had a problem because I sell ungraded cards. So I put them in a top loader and send them out. But I never had a problem with eBay standard envelope. Never had an issue with it at all. So it's, you know, it works for me. Let's see, back to orders. I haven't messed with the eBay envelope deal yet. Let's see. I do the same, one label at a time. Better safe than sorry. Yes, Julius, this and that, man. Because you get them mixed. I understand there's people that's got their methods, a way of doing it, and works faster for them. And I get that. But for me, the way my mind works and the way my mind's everywhere all the time, you're right, man. It's just better safe than sorry for me. Just do one label at a time. No, I haven't messed with the eBay standard envelope deal yet. Yeah, so if you have cards or anything small like what I just showed, the thing with that, it's got to be within 0.25 thickness. So in case you don't know what 0.25 is, that's 1/4. So like you got 1.25 inches. So it's got to be 0.25 thick. The item can't be over $20, and I think it's 11 by 6 by 0.25 is the biggest measurement you can have, and not over 3 ounces. That's got to be 3 ounces and under. So, and plus, it can't go over $20. I said that already. So that's the way the standard envelope works. But like I said, there's no tracking in between locations, so you have that deal there. All right. Video game. We'll send it out in a brown envelope. It is a bubble mailer, brown bubble mailer. Send it out like that. Just fold it over. I like to do all my easy stuff first. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that there, Nostalgia Picker. So I like to do all my easy items first. And then when you do these envelopes, guys, I always try and put a little piece of tape across there. I always try and put a little piece of tape across there to give that extra security that it won't open. I mean, you can't never tell if it's going to open or not. But this is the one that I probably won't make a whole lot on. Let's see, it is 5.6 ounces, so 6 ounces on this one. Like I said, this one was on sale, so I could have messed this one up. You know, we're going to find out what we made on it. I mean, I don't think we made a whole lot. Let's say 6 ounces, tab, whoops. 6, whoops, that's not world. 6. Why did it go 3 pounds? Golly, there we go. 6, let's see, backspace. It's going to be 9, 6.5. Let's see. This one's a 1. All right, so this was going out for $4.38. Get that label on there. And I've already printed a label, so the CD will go out differently. I'll show you guys how I do the CDs. All right, that one there. All right, we got Johnny Lightning. We got a cassette. We got a hat. Let's do the hat real quick. Not my hat boxes. Where my hat boxes at? Oh, here they are here. moved everything around. Let me sit back to the... All right, so some hats go in bigger boxes, some hats go in smaller boxes. Some hats, such as like the Nike dry fit hats, the flimsy one, they can actually go in a poly. I ship them in a poly bag. I mean, it's not going to hurt those Nike dry fit hats. I'll show you an example of one here and check it for what I'm talking about. A beanie hat, they can go in poly bags. So hats like this can go in poly bags, no issue there. Let's see, I know. Well, I thought I had a dry fit hat. I know I got one of my hat ones. Like this hat right here. These dry fit hats. I put these in poly bags. I mean, they could bend whatever, you know, it could twist up, you know, and it's not going to hurt the hat. I'll put these in poly bags. The old trucker hats, I put them in boxes. I'll put them in a little bit bigger box. Some of them get bigger boxes, some of them get smaller boxes. Like this hat right here, this is going to go in an 8x6x4. I mean, it's just, you know, it's not that big of a hat, so that's where it'll go. But these dry fits, you can put them in poly bags if you wanted to. Now that's not something set in stone. That's just how I do it. You know, I mean, a lot of people do it different ways. So, but that's just how I do it. You know, I'm not saying all hats go in poly bags. Lord no. I mean, there's some hats out there that's worth a lot of money. So as you can see, this hat fitted perfectly right down in there. I didn't bend the bill up or anything. It just fit perfectly. So some hats will fit in this small 8x6x4 box. Other hats will fit in I think it's like 9x6x4 or by 5 or something like that. The one size up. I can't remember what size that is. I use my other hats box is actually a Walmart box for me, and I just cut it down. So I use a lot of Walmart boxes, guys. A lot of people's got different opinions about that. The reason I use Walmart boxes, I'm not going to lie, is we're not a big time seller, you know, so we don't have a lot of revenue coming in for boxes. You know, revenue. How do I say that? We don't have a lot of revenue coming in for shipping supplies. So my shipping supplies, even though I try and buy it. So when I go to Walmart, I buy my boxes. I buy this box right here. I go to Walmart. I buy a 11 by 7.5 by 5.5 box at Walmart. Yes, it's a Walmart box. I understand the thickness is not there, but then again, hey, it weighs less. It's not a U-line box, but I pay right around, I think it's 87 cents for this box. So 10 of them cost me $8.70. Where so 20 of them cost me less than $20. There's no shipping charge. So when you order 25 boxes off of Uline of this same size and you're paying $30 plus shipping, in my mind, Walmart's cheaper. And right now, I'm not in the market, and my business is not at the place where I can spend $1,000 on boxes when I can go to Walmart and get them half the price. So that's where I'm at with my packing materials. Some materials like the eBay boxes right there, like this eBay box here, I get with my coupon. You know, you guys got a store subscription, you get a coupon every quarter. So I used my coupon for these boxes here. So that's why I do that. I do things a whole lot different than other people do. So it works for me. It works for my business. 6.8 ounces on this one. I always charge $5.99 on my hats, no matter what hat it is, what size box it's going to go in. It's $5.99 shipping on hats, regardless. This hat was actually on sale, say 30% on a discount. So this hat was sold. I was wondering why it only sold for $16 because it was listed higher. I knew that. So with it being used, so that hat was on sale. Let's see, 7 ounces. This hat sold for, well, the buyer was all in for $22.09. That's with the $5.99 shipping. I think I said 7 ounces. Ain't that what I said? I'm just rambling on and can't keep up with my measurements. Four tab. All right, there we go. All right, so this box here, $4.43 for this hat. So, and I ship, dear, just about everything I ship, guys, Ground Advantage. Even my media mail. I got some media over here. I want to show you guys how I ship cassettes, and some of you may not agree with that either. But oh, wait a minute, I may not be able to do what I normally do because I don't have any more of those boxes. So, but we'll see what we can come up with. I may have one box. We'll see. But media mail here, since they redid the shipping, media mail is actually cheaper. I mean, Ground Advantage is actually cheaper than media mail now. So normally my cassettes, with medium mail are like $4.69 or something like that, 4 ounces. Okay, I send them out at 4 ounces. Normally, like I said, medium mail is normally $4.69. Sorry, I was brain. Used to, before the increased rates, I could send it out for $3.86 Ground Advantage. Always was cheaper at 4 ounces with the Ground Advantage. Always. Now, it seems like everything is cheaper because no matter where this cassette goes, I can get it gone right around $4.02 Ground Advantage. Except maybe Hawaii and Alaska. So, which is still going to be cheaper than media mail. Let's go ahead and do the cassette since I got it out. Let's see here. Let's see if I got one box left. A lot of you guys are going to disagree with what I'm about to show you, but I've been doing it this way for years. A lot of you guys know that my wife has been a post office, has worked for the post office, and is still employed with the post office. Have been for 20 plus years. And I've even contacted my postal carrier to see how this works, and it seems to be okay. So we're going to show you something. So everyone's been told don't put these in a poly bag, and I'm going to tell you the same thing. Don't put this in a poly bag. You see this? Don't put this in a poly bag. Do not do it. Okay. The reason being is that poly bag gets ripped. You can get hit. Now there is a clause in USPS shipping information that you're allowed to ship used boxes. Now I'm going to get a hater mail in the comments and everything like that here, and I know I am. I know it. I know what I shall have a doubt. But we do this, and I'm going to show you how I ship cassettes. I kind of ship it in this box, but I used Hello Swamp Picker. How are you? But I altered this box, and it's not the original box no more. So there we are with that. So you can take what you want to take with that, but don't put this whole box inside of a poly bag and ship it. That is definitely a no-no, but there is ways around this. So I'm going to get some hater mail. I know it. There's no doubt in my mind. I may even lose some subscribers over this because they think I'm an idiot, but you know what? I'm not monetized. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, so we're going to cut this box. We'll show you guys a trick. This is what I do, and it works, and there's nothing wrong with it. All right. So now that's not the same box no more, right? It's been altered. It's considered used, damaged box. Okay. Fold it up like that. Stick it there. I want that tape stick. All right. Give me 1 second. I got some bubble mail. Give me 1 second. Right back. I keep my bubble wrap out in the other area because the roll's like this big around. I don't have no room to keep it in here. I got 2 rolls out there. They're huge. I gotta cover this window up because the picture, it messes with the video picture for some reason. There we go. Thanks for sharing. I'll have to check out their boxes too. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so here. We're just gonna cut a strip of this. We're just cutting just enough so we can wrap the cassette in it to where if there's any stepping on packages or whatever, it would attempt to, we can attempt to save it. And I'll put the box on one of these. We'll test to make sure it fits. So it does fit. And the reason I do that is because I put the label on this before I put the box in, because if you put the box in before you put the label in, you're going to have issues with the label wrinkling up and stuff. I'm going to wait on this. This should not weigh more than 4 ounces. If it does, my theory is all out the water of what I've been doing. All right, 4 ounces on the dot. So we'll go over here and I'll read off what it says. Let's see, 4 ounces. Then we went 9, 6, 1. And then, okay, so medium mail is $4.63 to ship this out. Let me share this with you guys right here real quick. I'm going to share you guys. I'm going to share this with y'all. Share screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. There we go. Boom. Okay, so let's blow it up right here. Full layout screen. As you guys can see right here, that USPS medium mail is $4.63. And this package weighs 4 ounces. It's a 9x6x1 package. Okay, because I put it in that little poly bag. All right. So but if you look right here, medium mail is $4.63. But if you look right here, Ground Advantage, $4.02. So Ground Advantage has gotten to where it's cheaper than medium mail. Very good deal there. So we're gonna purchase this item right here. And so that's very good deal. I like how Ground Advantage is cheaper. So really, I don't even use medium mail no more. Now on really heavy items, like a lot of books or something like that, yeah, Ground Advantage is going to be more expensive. Medium mail will be cheaper there. Let's see. You use Pirate Ship? No, I don't use Pirate Ship. That was actually the eBay section of it. Um, I will use Pirate Ship on certain items if it's. God, Lord, my thing's going crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe my thing's out of alignment. Give me 1 second. All right, this is the label for that. This is trash. Give me 1 second. My printer got out of line somehow. I don't know how in the world that happened. So yeah, on some things I will, like on District or something like that, I'll use Pirate Ship. I have used Pirate Ship there. All right, there we go. All right, I printed out 6 labels for that one person. I'm just trying to get that. That's all right. But for the most part, I do use for the most part, I use all eBay labels with eBay items. And guys, I want to tell you, if y'all are shipping, like I do a lot of electronics and stuff and a lot of bigger items. When I say bigger items, I'm talking 25, 30-pound items. Guys, if there's anyone out there that does stuff bigger than that, make sure when you're looking at the label on your eBay side, make sure you check out FedEx home delivery before, because we all know that UPS will be cheaper than Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, or any of that with USPS. But before you check UPS, before you print that label out, check FedEx home delivery. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have noticed, like I've shipped 30-pound boxes out that the measurements are like very big for like $17, $18 on FedEx home delivery. And the drop off point for FedEx home delivery is a Dollar General. If you've got a Dollar General anywhere close by, you can drop off any FedEx package there. So that's something good to know on that end there. But I'm probably sure I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for this one here, which is fine. I've been doing it for years. I'm not recommending. I'm not going to say, yeah, you guys ought to do it this way, because my way, it does not work for everybody else. So I do it. This is the way I do it. I like doing it this way. I don't have any issues doing it this way. So that's why I said my methods are a little bit different than others. But like I said, I don't have the capital. Yes, Walgreens. Yes, Swamp Picker. You're absolutely right. Walgreens also, and CVS does UPS drop off. Absolutely correct, Swamp Picker. I forgot about Walgreens. And I've used Walgreens once. And the only reason is there's a Dollar General 3 miles down the road. So everybody in the country, there should be a Dollar General within 5 miles of you, because I think they put them up every 5 miles. So let's see. We're going to do DVD next. Again, another item that people are not going to agree how I do this, but it works for me. I don't have any problem. Let's see here. What's this box? Right. That was a DVD, wasn't it? Yeah. So normally I just put like sometimes certain ones I'll put in a box just to protect it from getting crushed or whatever. So when I put it in the bag, I don't because I have all these bubble mailers. I got a huge box of these for free at a so some of you guys, if you've seen any of my past videos, I've talked about where I went to a guy's house and he was cleaning out his shop and he was giving a bunch of stuff away for free. I even got an Xbox 360 big bundle there for free, and it's already gone. But I got a bunch of other stuff there. But he had a huge box of these bubble mailers, and I picked that huge box up. So I ship a lot of stuff in these bubble mailers just to get them gone, use them. They work real good. I ship my DVDs, CDs, stuff like that. Anything else that would fit in them, I ship them. If it is a DVD or CD, I will put it inside of a box and then put it in here to help protect it. I keep forgetting what my weights are. But yeah, somebody was asking about the labels. I use all 9.5 and 9. I use all eBay labels. Except for certain times I will use a Poshmark. Not golly, what am I talking about? Pirate Ship. Okay, on this particular CD, the shipping for medium mail is $6.63. On this one, Ground Advantage, it is $4.43. So we will ship it $4.43. Well, let's see. I wanted to check that video game we packed up and let you guys know exactly what I made. Whoa. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, John Bar. Second lap flush. So we're going to check that video game and see what we actually made on it after shipping, because like I said, it was free shipping. It sold for low dollar on 30% off, and I just wasn't paying attention when I did it. When I did the sale there. So let's see what we actually did on it. I'm sure I didn't, like I said, I know I didn't lose money on it. I got to look at this. I got to look at the shipping label I just made. I think I messed it up. Golly. Yeah, okay, we did it right. We did it right. All right. I'm going to turn the fan and AC on. So I woke up this morning and walked outside, and it was cold. It was absolutely cold. I couldn't believe it. So I turned all the air off, and now it's hot. All right, there we go. Okay, I use scrap cardboard for my DVDs and cassettes. Yes, sir. Yep, scrap cardboard is good to use too, if I had any. But when you start cutting these boxes up, they become scrap, right? So technically, I kind of use scrap. I mean, I could justify it, I mean, I'm gonna get hate mail on it, and that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people don't do things the way I do. I mean, and that's fine. I'm not saying my way is the right way at all. So don't get me wrong by saying that, by thinking that. I mean, I'm not saying that at all. So on that video game, we ended up making 12 cents, guys. 12 cents for a video game. But hey, you know what? I didn't have hardly anything in those things, man. I mean, I got a whole bunch of them that, and I probably had that one for a long time. So the lot that I bought those in is probably been well paid for. So, I mean, sometimes it's just best to just get rid of stuff, instead of sitting around in your store, clogging up space, just go ahead and get rid of it. Sometimes it's best to do that. I mean, hey, I could have redonated it and got nothing for it. I could have put it in the yard sale and got $1 for it, but we got 14 cents for it. So, let's see here. Where are we at? By all means, though, don't compare my store to your store or your store to my store or anything like that, please, because I still can't get it right. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things that I do that is wrong. I'm still learning from. I've learned something new every day from other resellers. And that's just what's so great about this community. There may be something here that I'm doing that will help somebody else out. I have no idea. There may be something here that I'm doing that they're looking at and like, wow, I don't want to do things that way. So, you know what I mean? And that can help them out too in the long run. So then that's what this channel is about. It's just sharing my experience with the industry, sharing my faults and what I've done wrong over the years and what I'm doing right and what I'm still doing wrong. I mean, that's what it's all about. I'm just a normal human being, a normal guy, just an average guy. I'm not some wealthy guy. I'm just trying to make it. You know what I mean? Just trying to do it. And just so you guys know, this is my full-time job. I make a living off of this. I mean, yeah, my sales don't look big, but now I do have another income coming in that's not related to reselling. It's not related to YouTube. It's not related to anything here. I do have another income coming in, but it's not much. But hey, this helps cover it. You know what I'm saying? This is something else that helps cover it. So, I mean, like I said, this is my full-time job. And this is what I do. Now, there are other resellers out there that you can watch and learn from that's been doing this less than the time that I have, that are a lot farther along in the business than I am. And I'm not going to lie to you. The reason that is because I've had certain situations since 2018 that's come up in my life that's not allowed me to put my full effort into eBay. For example, this last month. Now, I don't know if some of you guys are new viewers and you wasn't with me at the beginning of the summer. At the beginning of the summer, I changed how I listed my items. I changed everything. I used to do 10 items a day, every day, no matter the price. I changed back at the beginning of summer. Back in April, matter of fact, I changed over to 500 items a day. And that's what I did. and my sales increased. 90-day increase there was 48.7% by making that change. So, and I'm going to go to say in the last 3 weeks, my sales have dropped. Why have my sales dropped if I was doing so well through the summer? Now it should be picking up, right? Well, here's why. The last 3 weeks, I haven't been able to put 100% into my store. We've only been able to put a little bit because we're moving into a new house. We've taken care of all that. We're cleaning this building out. This room I'm sitting in used to be a sitting room for me and my wife to sit and enjoy and watch TV. So all that stuff moved out. We moved all this stuff in over here. The back room back there is getting ready to be rehauled. New shelves added for more inventory space. Stuff taken out of the loft above me here. We got to get all that taken out. And then we got stuff we got to get out of storage unit, put in there. And then everything else in that storage unit's got to go to the new house. Or a yard sale. I got a good month coming up where I'm not going to be able to put 100% into my store. And that's what's caused the slow sales in the last 3 weeks. Excuse me. That's what's caused the slow sales in the last 3 weeks is I haven't been able to put 100% into it. Guys, when you put 100% into this, you're going to get, let me rephrase it. You're going to get what you're going to get out of it, what you put in. And it works that way with everything you do in life. What you put in, that's what you're going to get out. So, and it's showing right now in my store. And yes, it hurts me, but these are things that are outside the store that I have to do. I have to get taken care of. Bama J Bird Resale. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. So that's the reason we're having stuff like that. And that's the reason I haven't done a regular video in so long also. I used to try and do a video every day. This morning I was actually going to record this, and I says, no, I'll just go live and we'll do a hangout while I show everybody what sold over the weekend, and then I'll ship everything. And if people's got questions, we'll just answer them or whatever, and I can chit chat with people at the same time. So that's just where we're at this morning with that, and that's where we're at in our life too. And while we're on it, I'll go ahead and tell you guys. So a lot of you don't know. I'll just go ahead and tell you. I'm working on an actual video with pictures, but it's looking like it's taking longer than it should. Because part of this was going to be in the video, the before. Now we're in the after, and I don't have any before footage of where I'm sitting at. But 2 years ago, my wife and I had to move to South Carolina and move in our camper, and no fault of our own, just life happened. And so we was like, hey, let's go and get in the camper and stay in the camper until we save money and get a new home. Well, reselling has enabled us to save money. Reselling has enabled us to get a new home in this economy. In this economy, we were able to get a new home, plus keep what we have here on this lot here, and keep my business on this lot, and keep everything here and be able to afford it because of reselling. Reselling helped me greatly. Reselling changed our lives. We had something that happened 2 years ago that is just detrimental to both of us, and it was heartbreaking and everything, and it changed and reselling helped changed our lives for that. So I'm blessed. And I thank the Lord for whatever he's given me, any kind of sale he's given me. Man, I thank him for it. I don't care if it's $2. Last Thursday night, if you guys watched the show, I got made fun of a little bit. I get made fun of all the time, but I got tough skin. I'm 51 years old. I don't carry my feelings on my shoulder. I've been through the hard times and lived them hard times that these youngins don't know nothing about. So I've got tough skin. You can make fun of me, say whatever you want to about me. I don't care. But, they make fun of me a little bit, and I can take it, and I take it in good standing and ride with it. I laugh along with them. But, I sold 22 items one day last week and only had a little over $200 in sales. That's bad ASP, guys. That's a bad one. That's horrible. That really is. That's horrible. So, I'm in a situation here where I'm moving out a lot of old inventory at a very low price just to get stuff gone. And, and it also has to do with, I'm not able to put it full time, not able to put my 100% into it. But hey, it is what it is. I love it. I'm blessed with what's happening. I'm blessed with what sales I get. I'm thankful for it, because otherwise we'd be in a tough situation, you know. Um, but hey, we got some more packing to do. I'm sitting here just rambling off. We got some more packing to do. Let me check chats. Oh, thank you, Bama J Bird. Hello, Bubba. Mr. Sadie, thank you for sharing. I've been needing some encouragement. Yes, Julia, this and that. I mean, my video I've been working on, there's a bigger story behind that, but I'm telling you, it was tough. It was tough. You know, I mean, being in your late 40s and early 50s and moving into a camper and you don't have any idea what's going to happen, you know, was the uncertainty was very scary for us. Very, very scary. But like I said, you know, we were blessed to still have a roof over our head, and and I was blessed with the knowledge of reselling already. You know, now I've been reselling since 2018, but when I was blessed with that, and the Lord just blessed us through reselling. You know, I mean, and that's what it was. All right, let's get back to packing. We still got some stuff to pack and ship. All right. We'll go ahead and get these things out right here. These 511 Tacticals. If you wasn't with us earlier, we sold it for $20 free shipping. I worked a deal with a guy. He sent me a message, and I told him, I said, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it for free shipping, $20. No big deal. I had 5 pair of them. Had 5 pair, and this pair actually paid for all 5 pair, even with the free shipping. So the rest of them are paid for. And I think I actually changed this because I had the listing plus shipping, and I actually changed the listing. The listing was actually around $25 plus shipping. And so since these sold and it's paid for all 5 pair, I revised the listing to $25 free shipping now. So if anyone sends me an offer for $20, guess what? I know I can take it. All right. So I you know, this is the only reason I love selling clothes is because you put it in a bag and it's done. You know, it's the only reason I love selling clothes. I hate taking pictures of clothes. I hate the measurements. I hate doing all that. But when it's time to ship, man, look at that. It's done. It's done. You gotta weigh it and it's done. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. Boy, these are heavy. Let's see what we got here. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. I've talked a lot this morning. All right, 2 pounds, 6 ounces, $6.10. Going out shipping. Ground Advantage. I should have checked Priority Mail on that one just to see what the shipping rate was, but I'm pretty sure Ground Advantage was cheaper. It's going to Ohio also. All right, there's that one. All right, let's go ahead and do the superhero one. It's already in a box. $15 ounces. This is a 11 tab 7.5 tab 5.5. Shipping $6.09. What's your shipping label? Yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by and joining us. If you have any questions, please ask them. I might know the answer. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat. I seen some professionals in the chat. You know, they'll definitely know the answers. You know, so that's the good thing about doing this. There'll be some professionals in here, where I'm not the professional. That piece didn't go over the corner very well, so we're going to take it. All right, let's see. Man, we got some stuff. All right, we're gonna do these ice trays. These ice trays are gonna go in a Walmart box. I'll get it taped up here. Oh, it may not go in this Walmart. We might do it like that. Turn them sideways, they'll go in. I need 3-inch tape bad. I guess I might have to break down and go to my go-to tape with 3-inch tape. That's gonna suck. I hate spending that kind of money on tape. But you know, sometimes you do have to spend a good bit of money on stuff, you know. Uh-oh, this box may not be big enough, guys. Oh man, this one is not big enough. I got to go get the other one. So there's another Walmart box. This one's a 12 by 8 by 10. Make sure it fits right here. What time are you going to the church? I have no idea. Pastor. Yep, it'll fit right there. We'll have to cut this box down a little bit though. I'll show you. Hey guys, I'm sure that this tool, everybody has this tool. If you don't, I'm fixing to show you a pretty nifty tool to use for resizing boxes. I don't have affiliate links for any of this stuff, so I can tell you guys, you know, that when you do buy it, you are buying it not from me, you're buying it from somebody else. But a lot of this stuff you get off of Amazon. So let me show you guys. Let me just get over here to the camera. Okay, there we go. All right, so Todd is a pro. Yeah. All right. We've lost this. We've lost everything in 2015, flooded over the gutters, but thanks family, friends. Y'all were safe and kicking, so I understand. Yeah, Mr. Sadie. I mean, we all go through tough times, man, and it's sometimes it's almost unbearable, right? Okay. This little nifty tool right here, guys. I use this for box resizing. It's got a little measurement right here on the side. This thing loosens up. You slide it up and down. So this is my box resizer. It works really, really good with big boxes. So if anybody's unfamiliar with this thing, you can find it on Amazon. I don't know what the name of it is. I don't have an affiliate link for it. So this is what I use. I think it's just called a box resizing tool. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Let me say something here. Let me answer. My wife sent me a text, so let me answer it. Okay. All right, so we're going to resize this box. What we're going to do is we're going to put our item in there first. So items down in there, so we got to give them away. So what we'll do is we'll set this thing. You see it's got a little blade right here, a little wheel that'll cut. So we'll set it down there just above where where you get enough room to. And then we'll tighten it right there. And then we'll just take it You just run it across here. Run it across all four sides. That shrink wrap is getting in my way. Sometimes, not shrink wrap, but bubble wrap. Sometimes I just take the item out. It's a lot easier. I went the wrong way with it. I'm right-handed, Phil. There it is. And then all I do is where the dotted lines are, I'll just take my knife. I'll stick it down there and line them up. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. And then where I cut with that little gadget thing, I just fold them in. It'll just fold right in to where you resize the box. But to cut the weight down, I do cut like the flaps off of it. I'll take this flap, put that flap off. Put that flap off. We'll cut this flap off. And then I'll come right across the top, kind of in the center there. Knife right down there, and then we'll cut the excess off underneath. So, point. There we go. And that's the box. So instead of it being a 12-inch box, it's now not a 12. It's supposed to be a 12 by 10. Now it's a 5.5. Now it's 5.5 depth instead of 10 depth. So that's a handy little tool. No one has one. I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a handy little tool. Score it from the outside, maybe. Now, I score it from the inside. That way it folds in. If you score it from the outside, sometimes you got to go around the outside with the tape, and so that way the box doesn't break open from the outside. You score it from the inside, you don't have any problem. You get a good, if you guys see this is the outside. You get a good clean, like it's made that way, you know. So it's very, very nice. But you can get them on Amazon. I think it's just called a box resizer, I believe. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Osborne the Thrift, Tim. I watched him years ago when I first started reselling. He doesn't do videos anymore, but he still resells. And he's the one that turned me on to this years ago. All right. This is 1 pound, 11 ounces. Let's see here, 1 pound, 11 ounces. Okay, 11. Well, all right, buyer paid. Woo. An example where I did not get this one right. So, man, I wonder why I had it at 6. So I had this one list flat rated at $6.99, and the cheapest is going to cost is going to. I got the 1 pound, 11 ounces, 12. Yeah, cheapest is going to cost is $9.69. So I didn't get this one right. So all those that you see me print out where I made just a little bit on shipping, this makes up for it right here, you know, because I'm $2.70 difference in this shipping price, you know. So So all those other, that's why I love flat rate, is because it all evens out in the end. It does. You may look at one order and be like, man, oh, I know why. This one's going to Fontana, California. There's the difference right there, guys. California, man. I live on the East Coast. There's the difference. That's why the label costs so much. Them Californians. But hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Back there in the pandemic, if it wasn't for California, Oregon, and Washington, we would have went broke. I ain't lying. I shipped so much stuff to those states, man. I mean, it was like they were the only ones buying anything back then. It was crazy. Got to get one. I still use my utility knife. Yeah, I wish I had an affiliate link for it, but I don't. So, I mean, I do know you can find them on Amazon. So that's the best. Right, we got some more stuff going. Trying to clean up some of this trash. I gotta take trash out today. So, guys, I do have an announcement I want to make on here. So right now we're at, let's see here. We're at 802 subscribers. We're 190, 197 away, 198 away from 1,000 subscribers. So when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers on a Thursday night on Picking and Grinning, I will be doing a giveaway for a gift card. So I spoke with some other people about it in one of my last videos, and some people, because everyone lives in different parts of the country, certain restaurants are not in the same type of country, because I was thinking about a restaurant gift card. Someone said an eBay gift card. Another person suggested like a Visa card, a prepaid Visa card to give out. That way you can spend it anywhere. So my thing is, what I want to do is I'm going to put a poll out on my channel, and it's going to be between, do you want an eBay card or a Visa, prepaid Visa card? eBay, the draw on the eBay card is the whole purpose is I want to give back to my subscribers. So if I just give them an eBay card, the only place they're going to be able to use that money is on eBay. If I give them a Visa prepaid credit card, they're going to be able to use that money wherever they want to. I will tell you to be $100. It's going to be $100 gift card. I would love to do $1,000. I would love to do that, $1 for each subscriber, but I'm not in that position to do that. So $100 is the best that I can do, guys. Me and my wife did talk about it. And she said, I think $100 will be fair. And I says, great, I can do $100. So we can do that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a $100 eBay card or a $100 Visa card that you can spend anywhere. See, the drawback on eBay, you can only use it on eBay. The drawback, there's no drawback on the Visa prepaid card because you can buy gas, groceries, whatever you want with it. Whatever you want with that one. So I'm going to put here this week, I'm going to put a poll. I think I could set up a post on YouTube. I think I could set up a post on YouTube and put a poll in there to where people can tell me whether they'd rather have the eBay or rather have the Visa card. If whichever one of those wins, that's what it will be. So I just want to put that out there so you guys can share that. You can let people know. I know there's some popular people in here. You can say, hey, when he hits 1,000, he's giving away $100. So that's the deal there. So I'm going to get that post on YouTube sometime this week. I don't know when this week because I got a lot of stuff to do this week. But I'm hoping that will be good. I hope it'll be sufficient for hitting 1,000 subscribers. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Give back, I got more stuff to ship, guys. I'm doing a lot of talking and not a lot of shipping. Uh, I got to figure it out. All right, I know we got to ship this thing. It will go in that box. We'll get some more bubble wrap. And I want to say this also: when we do that giveaway, it will be for subscribers only, and it will only be for those that are in that show that joined the live show. So when all that happens, as far as when I get the subscribers, when we get the poll up, and we get to what we're going to do there, get people to vote on it, and when we get these subscribers, I will advertise of when we're doing the 1,000 show giveaway. That way nobody misses that show. But in order to be a part of that giveaway, you would already have to be a subscriber. So I think that's fair. I don't think it'd be fair for someone just to pop into the show that's not a subscriber and they get entered into the contest and they win the $100 and they're not even a subscriber. I don't think that's fair at all. I think whoever is a subscriber should be the winner. But you're going to have to be a subscriber before the drawing. It's not going to be like, okay, they can subscribe and then win the money, and then it's not going to be like that. There's a way to do it. Rachel Strickland did it. She talked to me not too long ago about how she did it. I'm going to get back in touch with her and see how she done that again to make sure I got everything lined up correctly, because I want it to be fair as possible. Man. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper, guys. The best Dr. Pepper ever. On stuff like mugs and stuff that's hollow, I always put a piece of paper in there to try and help to keep down the crush deal there. I don't know if it helps at all. That's what I do. If it helps, great. If it don't, great. You know, I mean, it is what it is, right? am going overboard with this, but you know, one of them items where it's not going to matter if I do this or not. I mean, I think that'd be fun. I don't know, man. I think it'd be fun. If it was going to break, it'd have broke already, right? May throw it, drop, kick it across the yard, and we can test it really good then. 1 pound, 5 ounces. 1 pound, 5 ounces. I'm gonna show you guys something here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, guys. I'm on the box resizer tool, guys. Here it is right here. I found it, so we're going to here it is right here. So that's it right there on Amazon. It's a box resizer tool with scrolling wheel. Looks like it's $14.99 right now, free shipping, 38% off from original price. So that's it right there. I seen you guys in the chat were talking about that. So that's on Amazon. That's again, that's not an affiliate link for me or nothing like that. So you guys can just Google that on Amazon or search that on Amazon, and that'll come up for you. All right. Okay. I forgot. Man, I got to get to shipping. £1 5 ounces. All right, on this one they pay $7.99 shipping on that Keurig thing, and the shipping is going to be $7.43 on this one. This light thing, this Wonderland light thing, throw it right there, and it'll fit right in that box. More than that. 2 pounds, 14 ounces. £2, 14 ounces. You guys like this kind of show here? Would y'all like for me to do more of these like this? Like maybe every morning I got one going out or whatever. I mean, maybe not every morning because there's a lot of people, a lot of live shows. Maybe every Monday morning around 9 or something, or 10. All right, this one I charged $9.99 for shipping on this one, and this was going to cost $6.94. So all them free shippings and that one that we lost in shipping in that we didn't get right. I mean, we're making it up on something else. So like I said, it always just, for me, it just always evens out with flat rate. I mean, I love flat rate because I can beat the calculated shipping rate, and a lot of times, which is good because people are like, oh, he can beat the calculated shipping rate, I'll buy from him. But it just seems like it evens out. For me, it just does. It evens out. All right, let's see where we're at next. All right, JP, thanks. All right, and Julie is this and that says yes. All right, I'll try to do that. It's just I know every day it's hard to catch because you got like, so this morning between 8 and 9 you have Cajun root reseller guy on, Johnny, and then between 9 and 10 you have a silver hair stacker show on Monday mornings, and then so that's why I started this one at 10. But like tomorrow, you're gonna have Johnny runs his every morning between 8 and 9, and then at 9 o'clock tomorrow, you're gonna have Reselling Information Network on from 9 till 12. So that's a long live show there. So I don't know if I can do it every day because I don't want to cut into them other guys' shows, you know. Hi everyone, Marketplace Boutique. Hello, how are you today? Good to see you. Glad you stopped by. So maybe Mondays will be the day I can do it because I got a lot to ship out on Mondays, and so we got plenty of time to sit back and talk and chat and all that because we're still shipping. We got 3 more things we got to put in the box. Let's see here. Let me go get a couple boxes. I may have to use my eBay boxes for this. Yeah, I'm going to use my eBay boxes, which is fine. I do want to say this. I read a Swamp Picker. Tom and Todd and Scott share days. Yeah. I wanted to tell everyone. So I'm part of this Facebook group called eBay for Beginners or something like that. Uh, and of course, there's a lot of people in there that hasn't been selling 30 days yet. And I seen a question in there this morning. A lady got a request for. Did I use all that bubble wrap? I sure did. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go get some more bubble wrap. In case you're wondering, you're late to the show, late to the party, however you want to say it. I have to keep my bubble wrap for time being in another location because it's too big of a roll to even bring inside. So I got two big ones. It's already getting hot outside. All right. Oh, man. My wife says I always go overboard on packing. I don't know if I do or not. I just think it's better to go overboard and not overboard. I mean, to go overboard and not underboard. Is underboard even a word? I mean, can you actually do underboard? I mean, well, let's see. Okay, I have to meet my pastor at 2:00 today. I'm going with him. We got some Mac bed items. You guys know I'm really big on Mac bed, so he's got some stuff. He asked me to ride with him, and then I told my wife last night that I was going to go with him to help pick up some stuff from Mac bed, and guess what? She went shopping too. So, but she did pick me something out, like at the $2.99 deal I told you guys about. I got the 30. We got 30 3x3 by 36-inch shipping tubes. I got 30 of them for $2.99. So there is cheap ways to get packing supplies, guys, without going through these big companies. I mean, a lot of people are stuck on Uline because that's a good company. It's a great company. They got great boxes. For those big resellers out there that's got thousands of items in their store to ship 30 or 40 items a day, hey, I mean that's probably a good company for them to use. I'm not saying not use them. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, if I had the income like that and had the quantity that was going out like they do, I would probably use Uline also. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. I try to get. I can't keep 1,000 items in my store. I get for some reason when I get over 1,000 items, and that's a good thing to have. It's a good problem to have. I reckon. Whenever I get over that, oh yeah, whenever I get over 1,000 items, I, my sales, pick up drastically, and I'm back down around 900 and something. 8, 6, 4. All right, so this one sold for 14.88, right? Is this the right thing? Yeah, 14.88, and no, it did not sell 14.88. The buyer is all in at 14.88. The buyer paid $5.99 to ship it. It's going to cost $4.43 shipping on that little car, a little Johnny Lightning car. So not a bad deal there. And that one's going to Montana. No, Minnesota. Minnesota. MN is Minnesota, right? I gotta get my United States map back in here and get my pins up to show so I can keep up with where I'm shipping to every 30 days. I got it hanging on the back wall back there. Got another box. It's about time to get some more of these 8x6s. See back to orders. What were you saying about the lady who had a request? Oh, thank you, JP. Man, golly, I saw her. All right, so the lady on the website, so she sold some Harley boots, okay, and she sent the picture in on Facebook, and she had sold some Harley boots, and she got a message from the buyer. Now, all it was just a message. So she got a message from the buyer saying that the bottom soles had, after 2 hours of wearing, on the back had come loose or was coming off or something like that. And the lady says, "Can I get a partial refund?" She didn't ask to return the item. She asked for a partial refund. And she sold the boots for the lady. Has sold the boots for like $70. So, of course, this being a new eBay seller, she had only been selling for like less than 30 days. What did she do? She sent them a partial refund without seeing pictures or anything. So I just want to tell everyone out there that's new to eBay, because I'm hoping I got some of the members of that eBay group on Facebook watching my videos, because I'm hoping I have that. So if anybody out there is new to eBay, this is what I do. I never, ever, ever refund a buyer for anything unless they send the item back and I get the item back in my hand, then I'll refund the buyer. Or they send me pictures of a broken item. If they send me pictures of my item that's broken and I'm pretty sure that that's my item that's broken, then I'll refund them. If I'm not 100% sure that that's my item, I'm still not going to refund them until they send to me a broken piece back. I offer free returns, so they don't have to worry about paying for the label to come back to me. But new guys, if you are new to reselling, whatever you do, please, please do not refund the buyer partial or fully or anything until either A, you have your item back in your hand, or B, you see physical proof that what they are saying is wrong with the item. That is the biggest scam out there. People come in, I need a partial refund, or I need a refund, this, and then they don't send pictures. And then the lady said, after she sent the partial refund, the lady gave an update and said that the lady said that her brother glued the boots and taped the boots together, and she showed where the boots were taped and this and that. And I told the lady in the group, I says, that's not your boots. That's their boots that they did. And they just got your boots for half price to replace their old boots. That's all that was. It was a scam. So I'm just want to say on this channel, for me, and I suggest this is one thing that I suggest everyone do that I normally don't tell people to do this or to do what I do or anything like that. But this is the one thing that I will say don't do. Don't refund a buyer until you have the item back in your hand or you physically see proof that that is the damage of your item, not an item that they're trying to replace. And that's what I want to say about that because I see a lot of that. Somebody sent me some message. Let's see. Let's see. I have about 150 in my store. I run an eBay store at my work, 1,500 plus. Send a picture of the bad sale sold, then ring up. Correct, Swamp Picker. Sold do fall apart even on new old shoes. But I have to go for a while at work. Okay, thanks, Swamp Picker. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Thanks a whole lot. Yeah, he's right. I just don't refund them unless you know, unless you see. I mean, and he's right. Soles do fall apart. You know they do. And that's why, like, if you go to like Goodwill or in a thrift store or whatever, and especially them Dansko shoes for nurses or whatever, you can do the bend test on them things, man. And you bend them, man, if those things ain't no good, they'll break right then. Them soles will split right down the middle right then. You know, they may look brand new and they'll split. But I would just be careful about any kind of item, about refunding people before you get your item back. Why does this not fit? Man, golly. I just messed this up. Twist and bend. Yes, twist and bend test. Yes, you're absolutely right, Swamp Picker. I appreciate you joining us. You might have to put this in the big old box, man. Normally, I would just put these in the bag, but I don't know if these people are collectors or not. And I hate to put them in a bag and damage the package. We're going to put them in a box and then resize it. Let me message my wife real quick. Good morning, Ping. Hello, how are you today? We just been doing some showing what sold over the weekend and been doing some packing and talking while we're packing. I think we got this item left, and then I got one more item to be packed, and we'll be done packing for the day. I think, Ping, we're gonna start doing this show maybe every Monday. I think I'm going to start doing this every Monday from 10 p.m. to whenever. And sit back and just kind of like another hangout show, like a Reselling Information Network have. I'm not trying to steal what they have, but it's just me, right? Unless somebody else wants to join, you know. It's just me. We'll talk about all the mistakes I make and get to see all the mistakes in me shipping. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wear pajamas in here tomorrow, guys. Good morning, Julie. Oh, yeah, Julie's still here. Not tomorrow. The next show, I'm gonna wear pajamas. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see what this one weighs. 14 ounces. How are you doing today, Ping? Oh, somebody sent a message. See, I like the fact that you're showing the real part of eBay work. I always stress that each package is packed properly and won't get damaged during the shipping journey. Yeah, JP, I mean, sometimes it is, man. Sometimes it is stressful, and a lot of times you want to make sure you get it packed. For me, I do flat rate shipping, so I want to pack it securely and safely, but at the same time stay under that shipping weight that I listed, flat rate shipping. But a lot of times when I do list that rate, I take all that in consideration when I put that rate in there. So, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you just can't help but going over what the weight costs, depending on what kind of box it is, and you may have miscalculated something. But yeah, I mean, this is, you know, you don't see a lot of this. I mean, I've seen shows where you can see some people packing and stuff like that, but I mean, this is work, right? I mean, this ain't just about going out and sourcing and just about listing the stuff on eBay. Listing is work too, you know. I mean, I've already dropped my 10 items. I say 10 items. I've dropped $250 worth already this morning. I still got to drop another $250 worth after I get done with this. So there's that work we got to do there today too, you know. And then we started all over tomorrow, right? And I'm fixing to leave at 1:30. I've got to leave, meet my pastor at church at 2 o'clock, and then me and him are taking a trip to Greenville, which is an hour and 15 minutes away, and then picking up stuff at MacBid, then driving an hour and 15 minutes back. So it'll be 4:30, maybe even 5 o'clock before I get back today. And then guess what? I got from there till 8 o'clock to get my other $250 listed. So I mean, it's a full, and I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. Now I will say before 10 o'clock, I've come in. Like I said, I've dropped 250 items. I went and had breakfast with my family. Come back, and then we started doing this at 10 o'clock. So it is a full reselling is a full day. I mean, it really is, and it's hard work. A lot of people think it's just it's not a real job. It's just a lazy man's job. But if they ever understood how much work and effort we put into everything to make sure that we get good quality items, make sure the items are listed correctly and accurately for customers to buy the items, make sure they're shipped properly, packed properly. I mean, people don't understand that. People that's not in this business just do not understand that. They don't believe it's a real job, and it really is. Now, granted, I will say this. I have never in my life worked so hard than I have doing reselling. But at the same time, I've never in my life worked so hard and had as much free time that I have. I think resellers understand what I'm saying when I say that. Because as a reseller, even though we work really, really hard, we do have a lot of free time and we do it at our own pace and our own, leisure. Let's see. Until I get your level of skill and knowledge, I do calculated shipping. Yep. I understand that. I did calculated shipping for years, JP. What changed my mind was the fact that I started understanding when you start understanding sizes and what you're I'm not niched into anything, so I don't know automatically everything. But I do my calculated shipping based off of weights. I have a chart that I use, a chart that I created, and that chart that I created is based off of past shipping knowledge of what I've shipped in the past of concerning weights and stuff like that. And plus, I also did cheat a little bit. I don't know if you guys watch Kevin the Commonwealth Picker. He did put out a video showing his shipping weights also for how he does it, the weights and the prices he used. I did start out with that, but I adjusted mine accordingly to my location in the country compared to where he's at. I did adjust mine a little bit, but there's not much difference in what I do. I will say this. Look, if you sell golf clubs, $12.99 flat rate all day long, ship at UPS. That I will say that. Unless you're shipping to Alaska or the furthest part in the country in Oregon, Brad, my co-host on Picking and Granted, he'll tell you that he had to pay $20-something UPS because it went as far west as he could possibly go. But I list all my golf clubs at $12.99. I ship them UPS, and it's normally sometimes I may lose a little bit, sometimes I may gain a little bit. It's just like I said, at the end of the month, it all averages out. Let's see, until you get level skill, yes, it's real work done usually by just one person. Yes, as you see, I'm one person. My wife does help me ship occasionally. She doesn't do any listing, but she will help me shop. She ain't got a problem with shopping for me. She will do that. I ship for California and only do calculated shipping. I give the buyer my discount plus $1.50 off. Yes, PNG, yes, you living in that part of the country, yes. I completely understand calculated shipping for you because it's tough for you over there. Yeah, because I would think everything you got is going practically to the other side of the country, to the East Coast, wouldn't it be? All right, we got one. No, I got to do the label on this. Let me get 14 ounces. Let me see. Let me get this label and I'll read Ping's comment there. $14 tab. 11 tab. All right, the buyer paid $5.90 shipping on this one, and it actually cost $5.93. I believe this one was a calculated shipping. I'm almost positive this one was a calculated shipping because I did have to change the weight on it. The weight was bigger than what was in here. This is probably one of my older listings that I did not put in for flat rate, and it still went out for calculated. And this one was smaller. So the shipping weight, apparently when I listed this, was for a bag, and I put it in this box. So of course it's going to cost a little more. So I don't know. That could have been $5.90. Now this could have been one of my old flat rate because that's probably about right for this size package. 14 ounce. Yeah, you know what? This is probably $5.90. It's probably my old flat rate shipping cost because, like I did do some adjusting. Normally, this would 14 ounces. This would have went out for flat rate would have been $6.99 on this one. So this is my old one. So it costs $5.93. So I lose 3 cents, but hey, we made it up in the other ones, right? So no biggie on that. I got stuff sitting in here that's so old, man, that I just, it's hard to go through all them listings and change everything. I don't have shipping policies set up. I don't have all them. I tried that and it confuses me. So, and so I don't fool with the policy, the shipping policies things or whatever they have there. I don't fool with that. There's a lot of people that do, and it probably does make it easier. I mean, I will say that it probably doesn't make it easy. It probably makes it easier for people. All right, the next thing is a bigger item. Let me see what Ping said here. Let me get back to the studio here. All right, Ping said a ship from, okay. Let's see. It was a sad day when USPS removed the regional rate boxes that saved buyers' life. Yes, I hated that. Regional rate A and rate B. Man, I hated them getting rid of those. And they were perfect size boxes, too. I mean, that was even the other kicker. Even if they're going to remove the regional part of the box, at least keep that same size box in another, thing there. I mean, that's crazy. Most of my sales are to the other side of the country. Yes. It seems like if you live on the East Coast, you sell stuff on the West sell to people on the West Coast. You live on the West Coast, you sell stuff to people on the East Coast. I almost wonder if that's done intentionally. I don't know. Let's see. Upstate Picker, thanks for joining us. He says, I'm in New York and California is the top state. So for this year for sales. Yes, I agree there. I've had more sales go to California this year than I've had any other year. I will say that. I got a map back there in the back room that I just put a pin, whatever state my items are going to each day that I sell something. And I have noticed a trend that California is my number one state right now. Texas is my number 2 state. And then everything else is pretty much scattered all over the country. But yes, I'm agree with that. California is my number 1 state this year too. All right, so now we got this big Tony Hawk thing right here. It's about this might go UPS. I'll let you know. Okay, so this is exactly 28 inches. So we're at the threshold with USPS because USPS, we may be over the threshold because I think it's at 28 inches. Anything over 28 inches, there's a $15 surcharge. We're going to find out. I think this may go UPS. It's possible it will go FedEx home delivery. We will see. It may not weigh enough to go FedEx home delivery, but we're going to find out here shortly. So let's get to packing that up. Texas is my number 2 as well. Okay, we can still use the regional rate boxes. They are charged by weight. Yes, if you can get the boxes, you can still use them. Yes, you're absolutely right. I can't get the boxes anymore. All right, I gotta find me a box. We're gonna do some making boxes. We're going to Frankenstein a box here. Pretty sure I can Frankenstein this one into what I need it to do. Excuse me. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Let me get my table cleaned off here. I love this space, man. I'm so happy we got all this switched around and everything, man. I absolutely love this. All right. So the way I do it, so we got a box here, and this box will be this size, okay? And it's 17.25 by 11.25 by 8. So as you can see, this thing right here is bigger than this box. But the way I figure it is I take the box flat, and if the item will fit, see how it fits right there, then this will fit in this box, and I'm going to show you guys how. So what we're going to do is we want to make a new box. So on the short side, which is this is the side here, I'm going to scribe 2 lines here and here, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here and here. Scribe 2 lines, the thickness, roughly the thickness of this, with accommodation of bubble wrap around this, and then we'll just slide, we'll fold it right. I'll show you how we're going to fold it and cut it, and it'll just slide right down in this box. Just take a razor knife and just barely cut down the side of it. Just make it. I'm getting it follow my line. Just describe it. I guess that's the word. You guys know what I mean, right? Flip it over. I try and get as close as possible match on each side. Oh, I see the problem there. All right, so now we got the box scribed. So we'll just take it and we'll put it in the box where we got it right there. And then we will take the box knife here and cut the bends to where it will fold in. And on one side of the box, you will have to cut the length off just a little bit so it will fold over. Both sides. Kind of a pain in the neck, but hey, it works. I didn't make it long enough. But I want to show you guys this. I didn't think I did. I mean, this would be a box I got to save for somewhere else. But I'll show you how to do this. I may have to cut another one and we'll do it legal. So, see, that's how I made that box. So you got a picture of something that size. It should fit. I did it wrong on this one. Say I did it wrong because theologically this was supposed to fit right down in there, but it won't. So we're going to do it like this. And then I will I'll make another box. Or I did want to show y'all that anyway. I am so stupid. So stupid. Look, guys, I have a box for this. I saved this box just for this piece. Golly, I'm dumb as a box of rocks, man. All I have to do is cut it down to size because it's not going to be the same length. I walked in there, I was like, oh, there's the box I saved for it. So let me go get, but hey, look, we learned something. You know, if you didn't know about this, then you do, you know, I mean, you learned something. Maybe this was helpful to somebody. I don't know. But that's how I Frankenstein a box to fit narrow things. So, in case you didn't know what that looked like before, so that was. So before that was this box. That was this box before. So this is the before, and that's the after. After I narrowed it down. But I didn't want. There's the wrong thing. I had the right box right here all along. Just stupid. I can't believe I forgot that. I mean, I saved that box specifically for this. Now, see, if I was doing this editing, I'd be like, all right, guys, here we go. We got a box for this right here. So if I was editing the video, and when it's sitting live and we were recording, I'd edit all that up. Be like, all right, guys, so we got this. We're going to put it in this long box I've been saving for. Man, that's the great thing about live. You guys see our screw ups, right? At least mine, anyway. And I screw up a lot. Sometimes I can't even talk right. All right, let me go get my bubble wrap for that. I'll be right back. we got the bubble wrap. Well, we've had this. This has been a long show right here. Holy cow. How long we been going? 2 hours and 42 minutes. This is our last item to be packed, by the way. So we had a lot of stuff today. Let's see. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Man, this is awesome. I appreciate that. Hey, to anyone wondering, this is a controller for a Wii. It's a skateboard controller for Tony Hawk's, one of his video games. And I use small bubbles. I know there's other people who use the bigger bubbles or the medium bubbles. I would prefer the medium bubbles, especially with glass and stuff like that, because I use twice the amount of bubble wrap. We're going to tack this down. And then we're going to use shrink wrap. Let me find my roller here. Oh, thank you, Pink. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everybody that's come in and stuck with me and watched, man. We'll take this and wrap this up. Oh, knock myself out there. Knock my glasses off. They knocked me blind. Oh, give me 1 minute, guys. All right, guys. So that was my pasture. He called right at time. He's ready to go. So we're going to throw this thing in here. A lot of movement in there. Let me put this box up. We got to hurry up. Now we're gonna put some eBay tape on this. I'm in a hurry and I'm messing up. This thing will probably go UPS. I'm pretty sure it will not go ground to mash. I love me some tape. Oh, it's hurting my back. I'm in a hurry. I think I get all this stuff loaded in the car. All right, let's do this way it is. 6 pounds, 3 ounces. Six pounds, 3 ounces. Where do you get the plastic wrap on the little hand roller like that? Like I like it. Okay, this one right here, Home Depot. Got this at Home Depot. And it's a lot bigger. And then they got longer rolls like this. But I got it at Home Depot. All right. Back to orders. That is not all right. What did I say this was? that's 6 pounds, 2 ounces. Is that what it was earlier? 6 pounds, 2 ounces. This is going to be, we'll say 29. This will definitely be UPS or FedEx 12. By 6. Okay. So the buyer paid $12.99 for this. Ground Advantage is $18.24. That's due to the fact that it's over 28 inches long. So what we'll do is we'll go down here to FedEx Home Delivery. FedEx Home Delivery is $13.71. UPS Ground is $16.57. So we're going to go FedEx Home Delivery at $13.71. They paid $12.99, so we lose $1, right? Something like that. So that's okay. So FedEx Home Delivery, again, FedEx Home Delivery. Walgreens is your drop-off point, or Dollar General. There's Dollar General every 5 miles in the country. So you can do it like that. This is going to Kansas, and it'll get there in 2 days. In case you wonder how long FedEx Home Delivery takes, with it going to Kansas, it'll be there in 2 days. Alrighty. Stick that right there, and there we go, guys. So all orders are gone. Back to orders. Yep, that's everything. I've already shipped. Thank you, Josh Junk Shop. Thank you guys for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. I hate to cut it real short, but my pastor wants to meet 30 minutes earlier, which is in about 15 minutes. So I got to get this stuff loaded in the vehicle and drive 20 minutes. So I'm going to be late regardless. So, hey, everyone, thanks for joining me this morning, man. It's been a long morning. We've been going since 10 o'clock. It is now 1:16, guys. Hey, 2 hours and 56 minutes is what it said. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next video.